Yo, what's up guys, Boss here, and I'm back with another YouTube video, and this time I'm going to be using the ELIXIR GOLEM in a Grand Challenge. We're 8-0 currently, and guys, I honestly think this is the best ELIXIR GOLEM deck. Lots of pro players have been getting 12s with it, and it's a lot better than I expected. I expected the ELIXIR GOLEM to honestly be below average, but as of right now, I think it's above average. In fact, it might even be quite a lot above average, even one of the better cards in the game. And it pairs so well with Sparky, and then this deck has the Fisherman in it, because Fisherman's still really good, even though it got a little bit of a nerf, especially since a lot of people are using the ELIXIR GOLEM right now. It's just really good to be able to pull that. Night Witch is a lot better now after the buff, so we might be seeing this deck quite a lot with the Night Witch in it, which is gonna, make the Night Witch a little bit more viable after the buff it got. And the Baby Dragon's really good for dealing with both the Night Witch and the Witch, which are used a ton right now. And then you have Poison, because Poison is really good at countering both of the Witches. And then Log, because in case you verse Log Bait or the Wall Breakers, it's good to have the Log to help out with that. So guys, let's go ahead and go into our first game. And yeah, a couple like tips to, I guess, while we're like searching is, one, you don't ever want to ELIXIR GOLEM first play of the game. And you also typically, don't like play first play of the game in the back or at the bridge. Like either one you don't want to do. And if you know the other person has ELIXIR GOLEM, it's better for them to play it first, and then you defend their ELIXIR GOLEM and then counter push with yours. That's ideally what you want to do. And also guys, I'm going to bring this up too, since, as you can tell right here, we're taking kind of a bit of time to find a Grand Challenge game. I would like Grand Challenges to be reduced to 50 gems, just because it kind of, I don't know, like it takes a long time to find a game when you get past like 6 or 7 wins, and it's kind of, expensive in my opinion, especially since there's a lot more cards in the game. Like GCS have been the same price, 100 gems, for like 3 years since they've been introduced. So yeah, I really think they should be 50 gems now. I don't really see the problem with that. I mean, 75, at most, but I really think they should lower it, so then that way more players have the opportunity to play them, so then the queue times aren't nearly as long. Like this, we've already been searching, for like 30 seconds. Hopefully we can find a game pretty soon. Otherwise, I don't know, I might have to like edit out the search time. Oh my gosh, okay, there we go. We finally found a game. So we don't even start off with the ELIXIR GOLEM, and that's good. We don't even want it in our starting hand, because you don't really want to play it first play of the game. Let's see what he does. We have Sparky, so ideally we could actually wait for him right now. I'm still gonna wait. I don't really feel comfortable playing my Ewiz or Baby Dragon in the back, because I might need both of them. Okay, so he goes in with his Night Witch. Let's go with the Sparky in the back, same lane. This is how you use the Sparky. Whenever they like play a card in the back, it's pretty safe to then play it, even first play of the game, because you're kind of counter pushing off of the card they played. And he has a Sparky as well, so this may actually end up being a mirror matchup. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, because a lot of people have been using this deck. We'll have to see here if he ends up blocking. Yeah, he does. He goes in with an Ewiz, so we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go in with our own Ewiz. So let's like right now go with our Ewiz, so make sure that Sparky doesn't, I don't know what it was gonna hit, but yeah, we definitely needed the Ewiz there. Let's go in with a an ELIXIR GOLEM to counter push. As I said, you counter push off of theirs, and look at the bats, they're not all gonna die to the poison. Okay, we're gonna take his tower, there's no doubt about that. Now the question is could we 3-crown him right off of the bat? You know what? I'm gonna try to 3-crown him, guys. I think we could. Look at that. We still have our 2 blobs there. Like, they didn't even split into the smallest form yet. Wow. Okay. He's gonna have a lot of elixir, though, after that, so we need to be very careful about that. But I think we're gonna be fine. I'm gonna go in with a poison here. We're gonna get actually quite a valuable poison, because it's gonna hit the Night Witch, the Fisherman, the ELIXIR GOLEM, and the Baby Dragon, and you know what? I'm actually going to go with an ELIXIR GOLEM and then a Baby Dragon. And we're actually going to have more elixir after we get the kill the blobs. And there we go. I think, guys, that's in poison log range, and that's going to be a good game. Sorry, guys, for not talking. I was really trying to, like, focus to make sure we didn't take too much damage on our king. But yeah, you saw there basically what we did is we just counter pushed off of his elixir golem. So like when he went in for the elixir golem, we were able to like immediately go in for a counter push, and then the second time he did that, we were actually able to 3-crown him because we had a good amount of elixir. I was a little worried that the Sparky was going to end up shooting all the blobs and then we wouldn't have been in poison range, and then things might have gotten a little sketchy. But I think we would have been fine regardless, since we had our poison behind the king tower, or excuse me, Sparky behind the king tower, ready to defend his counter push. So yeah, 9-0 right now. Really, really good start to this grand challenge, but last 3 games are always the hardest. You know, it gets harder and harder the more wins you get, and we found a game immediately, so that's pretty surprising because, you know, we had to search like a minute for the last game, and then we just found a game immediately the next one, so that was interesting how that worked out. But sometimes, you know, it can just happen where you get lucky and find a game right away. So I'm gonna wait for him, and he goes with a log, so I'm still gonna wait. I really, with this deck, guys, I honestly feel like I don't really feel comfortable sometimes making the first play. I mean, really, if I have the log in my starting hand, I might feel comfortable making the first move, but otherwise, I really just like kind of waiting for my opponent, and he just starts off with a Sparky. So I'm just gonna cycle my support cards in the back and then drop an EWIS right on top of it. And again, guys, we might end up having a mirror matchup. Alright, so let's just EWIS right on top of that Sparky. And we could Elixir Golem in front, but I'm not going to, just because I feel like he's gonna be able to defend quite easily. And I feel like we have, again, guys, another mirror matchup. So we get a Sparky down, and that Night Witch is going to die to the Sparky, giving it pretty good value, but we know, of course, he's probably going to go in with his own Sparky. He goes in with a log. I'm actually going to go with the Elixir Golem, and hopefully, I mean, we can get some damage. I mean, of course, our Sparky is going to die to his. The Baby Dragon's going to be in front, though, which is good. And yeah, our blobs are just going to die. We're going to get a little bit of damage before they die, but for the most part, not the best exchange for us. And we for sure need to get an EWIS down on top of that Sparky as soon as possible. So let's go in with the Fisherman here to pull the Elixir Golem. I think, guys, we might actually have to let him take tower, so I'm going to go in with a Poison here. And let's try to counter push. I think that's our best bet. So I'm going to go in with Elixir Golem, a Baby Dragon. Oh my god, it's just going to get pulled again. That was not good, guys. Fisherman to hopefully pull that Sparky away. And then EWIS right on top of it so it doesn't shoot. And then let's go in for another Elixir Golem. Honestly, guys, I think he might be able to defend, though, because look at that poison. That got so much value. But wait. The Elixir Golem's still on his tower. And we have another one coming in. Oh my gosh, this is just crazy. I'm going to go in with a Fisherman, a Poison on top of his Night Witch. And let's go ahead and let that be. I think he's going to be able to defend that pretty easily. Now I'm going to Sparky this lane. Oh my gosh, he's actually not going to be able to defend that easily. Look at all that damage we're getting on his King Tower. Night Witch here, Baby Dragon, just cycling our support cards, and that Sparky's gonna shoot the Fisherman and the Elixir Golem. I'm actually gonna go in with an Elixir Golem. I'm gonna go in with a Poison. Look at all that Elixir we're gonna get. We don't want that Sparky to shoot, though, on our tower, so we have to be very cautious about that. Oh my god, look at our blobs on his tower. They're going to get quite a lot of damage. Alright, still cycling stuff. Mirror matchups, guys, can be very weird. It's kind of weird. Yeah, it's just kind of crazy. I'm going to Poison, because we're hitting a lot of stuff. The EWIS, Elixir Golem, and the Sparky. Definitely stuff that, like, we want to hit. And look at that. We're going to get some Elixir now, which is good, but he's going to get some very soon as well. I don't know if this is going to be a tie or what, or if eventually one of us will be able to break through. Okay, I think as we're actually in a... Wait. He just went in with his Fisherman, so I'm gonna go in with my, Elixir Golem. But we need to make sure we defend his, but yeah, we definitely can go in with our Elixir Golem because he just used his Fisherman. If we can stop that Sparky. Yeah, and that's gonna be a good game, unfortunately. Let's give him the good game. I mean, he played that pretty well. I mean, after all, he did end up winning the mirror matchup. But I felt like we kind of made a... Well, we kind of almost came back. Like, we were down very much in the beginning. Like, he took our tower. And then we kind of had a good, like, fight back. But, yeah, you guys can really see, like, how strong the deck is. Because that's actually, like... Yeah, 2 games in a row where we actually had a mirror matchup. So it's basically, like... I mean, it's so strong right now. I mean, everyone's using this deck, so you can just see how strong it is. And yeah, that guy played really well. He played the mirror matchup, yeah, pretty well. He might have even played better than me. I'm not too sure. But yeah, that was, like a good push he had at the end there, going in with the Elixir Golem in the pocket. Alright, so we found a game here against Little Jack. So, again, I'm gonna wait for him. The last 2 opponents we versed, they went in for the first play of the game. I'm gonna Night Witch here to tank for that baby dragon, and he's gonna go in for a Sparky too. So are we gonna be versing again a mirror matchup? I think we are, guys. What does this meta come to? This is just crazy, guys. Oh my god, this Sparky hit everything. Okay, you know what now we can do? Look at this counter push. Look at this counter push. I know he's gonna Fisherman and pull that away, but it's still gonna go for the left tower. I don't think he can stop this. I don't think he can. I mean, he might defend, but he's gonna... I mean, he might stave his tower, but not before losing, like, majority of it. Alright, he does... Elixir Golem though, so I'm gonna pull that away, Baby Dragon on his Ewiz, and then play an Ewiz on top of... Okay, and let's go. Sparky gets stunned. Pretty bad Sparky on his part, actually. I think he was... I don't know why he did that. I think, like, maybe he didn't know we had enough for an Ewiz or something. I'm not too sure, though. So, yeah, we're gonna be taking his tower 100% here. There's no doubt about that. And I'm gonna go in for a Night Witch. Probably a bad Night Witch because he Baby Dragon, but no, it forced out a poison, so not that bad, actually. Let's go in with, Sparky in the back. We're gonna deal a lot of damage to his King Tower, but I don't think we're going for the King Tower, because last game when we tried going for the King Tower, it didn't really work out. I'm gonna Fisherman here, try to pull that away, poison on his Night Witch, and we might end up actually defending... Yeah, I think, guys, we're gonna defend our left lane, so he's still forced to try to get that. And he again goes in with the Elixir Golem. I'm gonna pull it back this way this time. Look at that, guys. The Fisherman just has such long range, it's insane. And yeah, we're really forcing a lot of Elixir out of him if he wants to get... if he wants to take our left lane. And I don't think he's going to have time. I'm going to apply a lot of pressure now because he's going to have to go in for another Elixir Golem. And I think, yeah, we can't defend that. So we're going to try to get his tower right here, knowing he doesn't have a lot of Elixir. I don't think he can defend this. And we're about to get more Elixir from his Elixir Golem on the King. That's going to be a good game. Another mirror matchup. So we just had 3 mirror matchups in a row. So, this really is the best Elixir Golem deck in the whole game. It really is. I mean, it's basically like... This is just mirror match nation, guys. I really don't know, like... Did this deck just break the game or something? There's just no counter to it, so everyone's just running it, the same deck? Like, I don't know. This is just insane, though. Alright, we found another game here. Can we have something a little different than a mirror matchup? I mean, I'm not saying a mirror matchup's bad or anything, but, like, 3 times back-to-back, that's a little insane. I'm getting a little worried, guys, about this meta. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so, once again, don't really want to start out with anything. Don't have my login cycle, so I don't really want to, start. I just kind of want to wait for him. If I really wanted to, I could just Fisherman, but I would rather just wait. So, I mean, let's just see if he wants to do something. Otherwise, we're probably going to have to wait another minute until double elixir time. I mean, I guess I could Fisherman, but I'll do it. Why not? I'll do it. It's only 3 elixir, and most people aren't using giant skeletons, so you don't really need to worry about that. And yeah, it looks like we're versing Sparky again, so does this mean we have ourselves another mirror matchup? Probably. Oh, that got pulled, okay. Ooh, that was a very bad poison on his end. At least I don't agree with it, because now we can Baby Dragon, we can go in with a Night Witch. Guys, we're versing the same deck again. So we've officially had 4 mirror matchups in a row. Guys, I don't really know what to say. I think we won, by the way, because he kind of wasted an elixir golem and gave us 4 elixir. So I mean, that's gonna be a good game. I mean, you can really see from all these games like what I'm doing and how you should play the mirror matchup, because guys, I think you're gonna have a lot of mirror matchups. Like, I just versed 4 in a row. Wait a minute, where's my win? Didn't I get, wait a minute, I started recording at 8, right? 9, 10, 11. Huh? Wait, what? I just had to make sure. There we go. I was a little worried we didn't get our win. I was like, what's going on? Because I know we had 11 wins. That was a weird glitch. What's happened to me? Challenge has ended. I don't know what that notification is. I've never gotten that notification before. Challenge has ended. I don't know. Alright, hopefully we find our last game here relatively quick. Fingers crossed. I mean, it is, we are at 11 wins, so there is a high chance it could end up taking like a minute to find our last game. So hopefully it is pretty quick. That's what I'm hoping. And if it does end up being over, oh my gosh, guys. I edited out the search time. You do not want to know how long I was searching for the 12th game. It took like 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm most likely gonna edit it out, because I don't think you guys want to watch me searching for like 4 minutes. Alright, so we found possibly our last game. If we lose, we'll be 11-2. If we win, we'll be 12-1. So it looks like we're versing a wall breaker deck. I'm gonna go in with a Sparky here to finish off that Valkyrie. Oh, splash the wall breakers. Okay, it does. And now we can probably go in with an Elixir Golem in front of the Sparky, just because we got like a lot of value with the Sparky already. I'm gonna go in with a log here, so then that Sparky... Oh wow, it actually ended up shooting the skeletons. I didn't want it to, but I think it might splash and hit the tower. Yes, it did. And he already called the good game, and I think, honestly, that's because we have, like, a pretty good matchup. He doesn't really have a reset to our Sparky, and also Sparky does pretty good against the wall breakers, especially if they're played same lane. And what we kind of did is when we went in with our Sparky, he gave us so much value with his wall breakers. So I'm really happy we had a different matchup than, like, the mirror matchup, but this game was honestly kind of a blowout, and it's probably partially because this deck is just OP, and also because we have a good matchup. So, combination of both, and it looks like he's kind of spamming the opposite lane. But if we go in with a baby dragon, we should be able to, I think we'll be able to, like, save our tower, but he's going to deal a lot of damage, but I'm not sure if he'll be able to defend now. We'll kind of have to see. I'm going to go in with a poison on top of the witch, and he goes in with a Valkyrie. So I'm gonna go in with an Ewiz and continue like the pressure. But yeah, we're gonna deal some damage, but now we need to watch out since he just was given a lot of elixir. I'm gonna go in with a Sparky this lane, the lane that he wants to go in with the wall breakers. He might end up going opposite lane though, and yeah, that's what he's gonna do. But baby dragon's gonna splash. Log will, yeah, hopefully finish off the wall breakers. And then we can go in with an Ewiz on top of the, guys. The double witches. We actually lost. Alright, we're 11-2. We'll need to go on to the next game. Oh my gosh. We choked, and we had such a good lead too. But yeah, we're 11-2 right now. Yeah, sorry guys, that long search time may have threw me off a little bit, like with my focus or whatever, but at least it was something other than the mirror matchup. But yeah, that guy had a pretty nice comeback. Those two witches together, I just couldn't stop those on my right tower. There was just no way I could stop those. So yeah, hopefully this search time doesn't take too long. We'll have to see. Alright guys, so we finally found our last game, and we're playing against Pedro. He's actually a really good player. He always is like high up with Mortar. I think like Mortar's his best deck, but he's good with like a lot of decks, especially cycle decks. And it looks like that's what he's running right now. So I'm gonna go in with an Ewiz on top of his Miner. I think he probably is using wall breakers if I had to guess, since Miner skeletons typically like cycle decks right now usually consist of the wall breakers. So I'm gonna go in with a baby dragon, and we do have log for his wall breakers, but we don't have an Ewiz in rotation. I'm forced to go in with a defensive poison and a log, because otherwise both of them for sure would have connected. Alright, I'm gonna go in with a fisherman here, and then I'm gonna go in with an Ewiz on top of the bats, and then also to help like finish off the miner. Honestly, guys, I think we're going to be in a really tough spot, especially right now, because I think if he goes in for wall breakers, we're not going to have any way of stopping them. Yeah, they're for sure both going to connect to our tower. So I think what we need to do... I think we need to ignore that and try to go in for a counter push with our Elixir Golem. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take all that damage. He probably... I mean, I'm not really sure, like, how much elixir he has right now, but I think for sure after that Sparky we're about even on elixir, just because of how aggressive he went. I'm gonna go in with an Elixir Golem and then a baby dragon, and hopefully, guys, we can end up, you know, coming back from this. And the Sparky should be able to shoot the bomb tower. Yes, it does. Let's go in with the poison, guys, on top of the Dark Goblin, and hopefully our baby dragon can kill some of the bats, but it looks like it doesn't. It had like a really hard time like reconnecting onto them because it was targeting the Ice Golem before. I'm gonna go in with a Sparky though, and he goes in with an Ice Golem, actually a pretty bad Ice Golem, but things are still looking good for him. He still has half of his tower up, but I do think we could end up coming back, guys. I'm gonna try to get a good poison off if he ends up like giving us poison value. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with the poison on top of the Dark Goblin. He does go in with another bomb tower though. Let's go in with an Ewiz, an Elixir Golem, and then a log. Trying to make something happen, guys, but I don't think it's gonna happen, to be honest. I think it's gonna be a good game. Really nicely played on his part. As I said, if I didn't get the 12 wins, I'm still gonna upload the video because I still think it was a good video overall, and you guys got like the gist of how to play the deck. Couple like tough matchups at the end. It really shows you guys how like good wall breakers are. They're actually, like, I would say after the Witch, they're like the second best card right now in the game. Like the Witch, wall breakers, and Fishermen are all really broken right now. So let's go ahead and open the chest. As I said, like, really unfortunate that we didn't get the 12, but I'm still gonna upload because, like, obviously not every GC can be a 12 win, and also there are some difficult matchups. Like, I mean, I don't really know, like, this one I think for sure we had a good matchup, but we kind of threw the game. But this one, like, I don't really know what that matchup is. I just felt like we didn't really make any mistakes the whole game, but he was just kind of able to, yeah, I don't really know. I just felt like he was able to outcycle us so easily because his deck is like, yeah, 2.4 elixir. That's actually, wow, 2.4? That's so cheap. Like, that's why he was able to outcycle us basically on everything we did. And our deck was just super heavy, and it was really hard to make a push sometimes. And then I think also, like, us giving him that 4 elixir from the Elixir Golem, and then also the bomb tower just being a really good counter to it as well. So I'm probably, guys, going to edit out some of the search times. And I still hope you guys enjoy the video because I still think this is the best Elixir Golem deck. Like, the decks we lost to didn't even have the Elixir Golem in it, except the mirror matchup that we ended up losing. And as I said, we versed, like, 4 mirror matchups, so that was kind of insane. But yeah, I hope you guys still, like, learned something or how to use the Elixir Golem a little more, and to see, and to kind of see the power of it and see that it's actually a pretty good card. And, yeah, like the video if you guys enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and let me know in the comments, like, what you guys want to see next video. Tomorrow I might do where I play against subscribers. I'll announce that tonight or tomorrow morning if I decide to do that, and what time I'll have the clan open. But yeah, guys, thanks again, until next time.